time for WGD Design's monthly update with me, Alex. As an ongoing process, we look to improve every system, process, habit that will benefit the quality of our work. In the last few months, we introduced a trial project report to a test segment. This report being one of the ways we wanted to improve our service and transparency. The report showed statistics and high-level information on a project. Our aim initially was on a weekly basis, but we found that it actually interfered too much with our current project management methods. So to help resolve this, we split the report into a monthly update and a real-time dashboard. The report will summarize that month's work, but with more detail. The dashboard will give you a real-time snapshot of your project, with development hours, high-level task overview, interactive Gantt chart, and centralized place for development updates. We are constantly improving our processes, so any further feedback is very much welcome. This will be released in batches over the coming months. Now over to Simon on introducing this month's new technology that you could add to your application.
Thank you, Alex. With 535% rise in video conferencing and almost 80% of businesses using video calls, this technology is now a standard expectation. At WGD Design, we have built a few plugins that may assist you in this direction. The first plugin we are happy to introduce is Studio Video Agent, allowing video calls within your application and to be able to record that call and store that related information in your database. Which also quickly brings me on to the following plugin that can transcribe audio and videos into text blocks or files. In combination, this can be utilized in so many useful scenarios, for example, for HR purposes like interviews. Or for businesses that need to offer one-to-one training and coaching but need to analyze the data post-meeting. Do let your project manager know if you are interested in this technology. Now over to my colleague Tony, whom will go through APIs and how they can become another business model for you.
Thank you, Simon. Video technology is so cool, so many use cases. Anyway, I want to introduce you to an early glance on what we also intend to offer our clients. A project that we have been working on that commercializes data. It is a test bed for an API product, a preview of what you could also offer. But first, a bit of education from our in-house expert Frank on API.
Thank you, Tony. An application protocol interface is basically a connection to a database and allows third-party developers permissions to read or edit the data. Let's break this down. A database is a warehouse of cabinets, each cabinet being a specialist data type containing same type data, for example, records on all properties in the UK. That digital cabinet can be connected to a pipeline that has an endpoint that shares information via that endpoint to subscribers of that data. These subscribers or other developers use that data in their application. Now back to Tony.
So carrying on from Frank's short lesson, we thought we'd test the viability of the technology in advance of any offering. So we built WGD Places, a reliable country and city API. Some of you may remember that this simple country data set from third-party sources was not stable or affordable, forcing us to seek a solution which ended up being WGD Places. But the point of this month's update is to imagine your data, branding, pricing layered over our example. Basically, it has 4 components to this setup: a web app, a database in Firebase, Algolia or Zano, an API portal, and subscriptions via Stripe. We will be finalizing WGD Places for October release to use in our clients' applications. If interested in this or building something like this for you, then please reach out to your project manager.
Amazing, guys. Thank you for your updates. We will be aiming to improve this update on a monthly basis. If you want to see other things included, please do let us know. Thank you from WGD Design, and see you next month.